Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We have got a first today.
Yeah, it's a double first because not only have we never tried any snacks from this place, Kate actually went there to get them.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I got married last year and in January I went on my honeymoon with my husband Matt. Not Alex, this is my brother, for anyone who is new and thinks we're the ones married. No. Anyway, so yes, Matt and I went on our honeymoon in January. We went on a cruise around the Caribbean. We went with Celebrity Cruises. If you'd like to see some footage, we've posted some on Instagram, haven't we? This with them. But we had the best time. Celebrity Cruises, it was amazing. It was the Celebrity Beyond. We were meant to go to 5 locations. St. Lucia, St. Martin, Antigua, Barbados and St. Kitts and Nevis. Unfortunately, we didn't get to go to Antigua because it was too windy that day to go down. Like, it was a really small, like, can't remember what it's called, but like tunnel.
Bay.
Yeah, something like that. But it was absolutely amazing. And while we were in Barbados, outside like the cruise port, they had like quite a lot of shops, which I'm sure a lot of it is like tourist traps. But we kept seeing like adverts for these sunshine snacks and stuff. So I just thought, let's pick up some items. I was going to try them for TikToks.
Very on brand with the Caribbean, isn't it? Sunshine snacks.
Yeah. And we were going to just try them as TikToks on the cruise, but because the cruise is all inclusive, we'd get back to the room and be like, oh, the snacks. We're too full. We can't eat anything.
Yeah.
And then during the day, it's just you don't think about them. But that is one thing we missed on the cruise.
What,
there were
snacks?
no crisps.
What's a night?
No chips.
You think there'd be like chips with the lunch buffet?
You think they'd have like a bowl of chips or maybe like some little packs.
Yeah.
But no, I suppose most people don't need chips, but
Top
I'll miss
tip,
my
take
chips.
your own chips.
Take your own chips. Anyway, pick these up from Barbados, but most of them say Trinidad and Tobago. So I'm wondering if because they're small islands, it's mainly from Trinidad and Tobago. But yes, we had a fantastic time. And we are super excited to try these today, aren't we? And maybe halfway through, I'll tell a little story.
Yeah, tell a little ditty or two.
Shall we crack on?
Yeah, should we try the one for the Gen Zers out there?
The
Zoomers.
Yes. Also, this bag's massive, isn't it?
Huge, yeah.
Sunshine snacks.
They got their sizings from the Americans.
Yeah. When you're lying on the beach in the Caribbean with a pina colada in hand.
Is that what it says?
No, I'm just setting the scene.
Setting the scene.
Barbados, out of all of them, was our favourite. We're not sure if that's because we did like a shore excursion with the cruise company and we got to swim, snorkel with turtles, stingray, pufferfish, these little fish with like a little horn. They're like unicorn fish.
Oh, I've seen those.
And then we swam.
Are they quite upright?
They're like really long. And
oh.
It was so funny.
Remember those ones from like The Little Mermaid? And it's almost like a...
Oh,
and they're
like
quite
a sea... Oh, is that a
seahorse? I completely forgot
that's
that's
so
the name
weird
of that.
There is a seahorse.
Yeah.
But, it was amazing. We snorkeled over a shipwreck as well. The most beautiful clear blue water and white sand beach. It was amazing. Perfect weather.
Give your taste buds a blast of flavour with the crunchy, cheesy taste of Zoomers. Remember Zoomers? Are baked, so whenever you get the munchies, Zoomers is the better for you snack that will satisfy your cravings. Keep your country tidy, do not litter.
Oh, I love that.
Huge bag. Like wheels.
Of course.
Lost one.
The colour on these, you want me to hold them?
Yeah, and I would like to say well filled.
Yes.
That is a higher percentage than average. I'd say that's at least 60 or 70%, I would say.
Oh, that just takes me to holiday.
Really?
Doesn't that smell amazing? It smells more like a Cheeto.
Yeah.
Oh. They're so like brightly coloured and look like they got so much flavour on. Are they good?
Nice soft crunch, yeah.
Really soft. Mmm. Do you know what that tastes like?
What?
Cheddar popcorn. Like
It
pink
does.
popcorn. That's a nice flavour.
Very cheesy.
I might have some soup tomorrow and put these on top.
Couple of little Zoomer floaters.
They're strong, but in a way they're also so mellow. But I think I mean like the texture.
I like how soft they are.
Like they're not really crunchy. And like nothing's sticking in my teeth too much.
Almost like a rice cracker.
Yeah. It does have that sort of flavour as well, doesn't it? Like the Quakers that are cheddar. I also feel like you get a good amount. 8 servings per container.
Wow. They remind me a bit of like Cheezels from Australia.
If you live in the Caribbean, let us know. Do you get these brands, the Sunshine Snacks? Because I wonder if they really are. Because some of these islands are tiny.
Yeah.
They must get
Are
them
they
from...
only serviced by their own snacks, or do they still like get Lay's there as well if you go to the supermarket? Or
Oh, I think they do have Lay's. They did have like a lot of American snacks.
are these things geared towards tourists, or are they geared towards the locals and they just also sell them to tourists?
That's what I want to know. But I didn't pick up any Lays, whether they had Lays, they had like Reese's, but I didn't know if they have that because it was a cruise terminal. And we know a lot of like Americans come in. Yum. What are you giving those?
I'll give them an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll probably give them 8.5. I really like how soft they are, but like we have had punchier and like sometimes I do like that crunch of a Cheeto.
Yeah.
Ripples.
Strong start though, yeah, Ripples.
Very strong start. I'm loving the colours. 100% real potato, sour cream and onions. Yes. And they're called papas fritas. These look like, is it something from Canada? Look how like thin they are and light they are. They reminded me of Ruffles.
Oh, wow.
Punchy.
Wow. I wasn't sure at first about how thin they are, but I actually really like that.
There was definitely these on billboards when we were going around the islands.
Oh, they're great.
This, Ripples, was also on billboards in another island.
Sour cream and onion is just such a good flavour, isn't it?
So much flavour on there. Love how thin they are. But with the Ripples, it adds like a texture and gets them thicker.
And more crunch for how thin they are. Do you know what they make me think of? When you're in America and you go to like a sandwich place and you get it on a plate with like a gherkin or a pickle
and some
crisps just on the side.
Are you going them over them?
Yeah, definitely.
These are like a 9. 9.5.
I'd say a definite 9.
Yeah.
These are dead set a 9.
Right, while we're munching on them, do you want me to tell you a story from the honeymoon
Well.
that I haven't told you yet?
Oh my word, it's just a world exclusive.
It is. So,
You got stung by a jellyfish.
no. Okay, so
Drama.
our first location was St. Martin. Okay. There's a French side and a Dutch side. And we got in the taxi and I'm pretty sure we were going to the French side. Kind of makes more sense. Anyway, arrived at the beach and he was telling us that one half is a nudist beach.
Oh yeah.
So what? It's
You
a
decided to go that
2
way.
mile long. One side is nudist, one side is normal. So we said, shall we go have a look?
What, you and Matt then?
So we went along, walking along, and nudist. You're not allowed to take photos as well because
Well, yeah.
it happened. Anyway, so we're walking along, and all of a sudden we just see like men and women, willies everywhere. Boobs. And it's
enjoying
funny
yourself?
because there's like a real mix. Like most of the people walking are actually clothed. It's funny because like, you don't have to be because we were walking clothed. And then
It's not like, oh, if you're going to be over here, you've got to join in.
take off and walk in.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Matt,
So
joined
Matt
in.
fancied a bit of that. Anyway.
Is Kate giving away all your stuff here, Matt?
Anyway, so he got his kit off quite quickly. I sat down, I was really nervous, shy. And then I was like... I can so happy to a nudist beach.
I can see why this story hasn't come up before.
Yeah, then I thought it'd be good to tell him. Anyway, so we can officially say we've been nude on a nudist beach.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not.
Do you know what? It was liberating.
Was it freeing?
It was freeing.
Really?
And, you know, at the end of the day, we
And you
came
got some
into
sun on
this
your nether
world.
regions.
Oh, we were there for like not long. It was just so we can say we've done it.
Oh,
And then we
right.
moved to the clothed side of the beach. And we were scared that we would see people from the cruise. And they'd be like, oh. So, but
I got your number.
I'm really glad I can say I've done it.
Yeah,
you know,
well
we
done.
came into the world naked.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be embarrassed about my
You go
body
out
or
naked.
anything.
No, definitely
We were
not.
youngest by mile. Probably thought, I've got some new blood on the block.
The firmest assets on the block.
Probably. Yeah, I'm glad I can say I've done it, but we weren't there for long, and then we went and up to the other side of the beach, and it was a really lovely beach club. Actually, that was the
Did
day
you
when
kind
we were
of
a bit
almost
bougie.
forget that you had to
What?
put your clothes back on?
No, but
Matt was.
do you know what's so
wandering
funny
off.
though?
What?
There was this guy like parading and
Peacocking.
yeah, and he was like so ripped like that.
Really?
Yeah, really ripped. But he had the smallest willy. And it's so funny. As we were leaving, he came up to me. I was like, "Hi, you know, what's your name? How, you know, were you just on holiday or whatever?" Because he lives there, I think,
Yeah.
for a lot. He just like said hi because he was going up saying hello to everyone because
Really?
he's like obviously knows them all. Anyway, the best
He
bit
came over to Matt and said hi.
as we were going
Yeah,
past,
he was like, oh, who's this Who's this new geezer on the block?
Exactly. Anyway, it's so funny. That night we were watching the show. We were waiting to watch the show, and we sat next to this really
I
sweet
thought you were going
older
to say
couple.
Matt had burnt his bits because he didn't have any sun cream on.
Thankfully, we weren't there that long enough. I haven't got burnt nips. Anyway, that night we were waiting for the show to start, and we were sat next to this lovely older couple. He turned to me and he was saying about, and did you know there's a nudist beach today? And I went, we went. And he went, no. And he's laughing so hard. And I was telling him how there was a guy who was like really beefy.
Yeah.
I said to him, I was like, yeah. And Matt said, well, he might be beefy, but he can't change anything about that, or something like that. And he literally cracked up. We thought we were giving him a heart attack because the show was starting. He was going, and he was finding it so funny.
Has Matt not seen that machine in the gym?
What machine in the gym?
Work on your bits.
But
Just a few reps.
anyway, it's finally out.
Not only is it out,
I've outed myself.
You've put it on the internet now.
But did you notice how I did stories on that day? And I
Hates a
said there
nudist.
was a nude part,
Yeah,
but I
but
didn't
you
say I'd
didn't
win.
know.
Thought I'd do that as a
You should
YouTube
have taken a
exclusive.
bit of a selfie and then just put like little, pixelated area over, over your and Matt's.
But
jump.
it was so funny, and like it was such a good laugh, and like
that's good.
it really made it a funny
And that'll
experience.
be a memory you'll remember forever.
It will be. Anyway,
Frutee.
but isn't that literally
That's
the
Fanta,
brand
yeah.
of Fanta?
Amazing.
I also love the purple top. Isn't that really cute? That
well, it
definitely
has
is
to
like
be.
the orange with the leaf is.
Yeah.
And this just
It's
says Extreme
extreme
Red.
red. So I
And it's
wonder if
still the
it'll be-
Coca-Cola, but
yeah.
Coca-Cola Barbados.
Barbados.
This one's Barbados.
So I wonder if it'll be Fanta flavour or it's just a completely different
Yeah. Or it's like
Flavour.
the brand,
Fanta.
and like they do different flavours.
Yeah. So instead of calling it Fanta, they call it Frutee. Extreme Red. The bottle's kind of cool. Look, it's got Frutee like
Oh yeah, I like
stamped
that.
into it.
Maybe that's so they know where it's going. God, it's red, isn't it?
Very red.
I'm guessing this is berry.
Yeah.
Oh, that smells nice.
Smells great.
Cheers. Wow. That's like a syrup.
Do you know what it tastes like?
We've had something just like this, but I can't think what that is.
I think it tastes like iron brew.
That does taste like Iron Brew. And that's funny because I wonder if Iron Brew know that. There is Fanta in Barbados
Yeah.
tasting just like them.
But there was something we had recently from Claire and Erin.
Tasted very similar. Was that the cola beer?
Could be the cola bear. These crisps, that Frutee, is so delicious.
Is that got loads of sugar in? It tastes like syrup. It tastes like syrup that you have on like a snow cone.
One serving per container. Guess.
Sorry,
Oh,
I can
you've
literally
seen
see
it.
it.
Oh, it's on the front.
My word.
68 grams of sugar, which is
No
76.
fat,
No fat, which is 76% of your daily allowance. It is so sweet though, isn't it?
It's like a syrup, but this and this is like you're back on holiday.
I feel like with that Frutee, you could probably water it down and it still tastes great. It's almost like cordial.
Well, it's not very fizzy. You could probably put some fizzy water in it.
Nice.
It's one of those sodas that's kind of like got really small bubbles, if that makes sense.
That's the thing, when you're pouring it, I was like, is it still? There is some fizz, but it's very light.
That's a like 9 out of 10, 9.5, 10. I love that. But do you like Iron Brew?
I do.
Is that quite sweet
I
for you?
wouldn't, yeah, it's very sweet. I wouldn't probably go out of my way and buy it, but I do like it. I'll probably give this an 8.
And also like cream soda. Do you want any more?
No, don't.
A little touch more.
But I always think
shouldn't.
Iron Brew is like cream soda.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's why I like. One more bag of crisps. I think these are like
Olé.
their Doritos.
Doritos.
Still Sunshine Snacks, Olé Xtreme BBQ. This all came to like 16 Barbados dollars. Would you have ever expected me to go to a nudie beach?
Yeah, because like, although like you say you're not an exhibitionist.
I'm quite
well,
timid.
You're an exhibitionist in some ways, but not in the take your clothes off kind of way. Or wear very revealing outfits.
Yeah.
But you and Matt are a bit nutty. And so
That's it.
I could definitely see you both just trying things for a laugh.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm actually really quite a timid person, shy. Like, I'm always very covered up. I don't really wear like low, like my wedding dress was quite like low cut for me, but it wasn't in like that sort of way. It was in a crazy, let's do this in a way.
Which is very you,
Yeah.
I think.
How funny, they're not as pristine as Doritos, and I like that.
Yeah.
They're not like all...
I know this isn't an Australian video, but I feel like Claire and Erin will be watching. I've got a saying for you. Kate and Matt are as mad as a box of chocolate frogs.
Was that in one of the...
No, isn't that our saying? These are good, aren't they? They're barbecue.
Really nice barbecue flavour. Look how much powder is on that one.
It's like a sweet barbecue, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. When we were in St. Kitts, we went on a tour around the island, and the guy gave us a bag of chips, and we had nattu chips, yucca chips. Do you remember? I feel like we tried these on our channel before. Yucca chips, and they were salted. They were so good. They might have been Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, extreme barbecue, what are you giving?
I'm going to give a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, they weren't my favourite, but we're also not massive corn chip
No,
people.
that's the thing. I really like the flavour, but the corn chip probably isn't as good as like a Dorito for me.
I'm going sour cream and onion ripple things. Then I'm going the Zoomers. Then I'm going the
Same.
Opry. Last but not least, I thought we had to have some chocky. Now, they didn't have many sweet stuff. It all seemed to be very savoury. Charles
Chocky.
milk chocolate.
Charles's Chockies.
If I'm being honest right now, like, I'm not expecting high hopes from this, are you?
Right.
I don't know. Quite chalky.
I do like it.
Is it on the verge of more like dark?
I think it's... No, I don't think so. I think it's really creamy, really nice. The only thing that is missing is the texture. We want it to be like velvety.
Melt in your mouth.
But it is a little bit chalky.
But I wonder if, because it's like a hot country, if they need to do stuff like that so it doesn't melt. That's actually better than I was expecting.
Possibly, that's what I was thinking.
If you let that sit in your mouth, it melts. That's the thing, it's the texture that lets it down. But that is better than I thought, actually. We've definitely had like worse chocolate from other countries.
If I was in the Caribbean,
You would eat it.
I would eat it. Happily.
If that's the chocolate we get here, like, I think I would just be more of like a sweet person. Sweets. Do you know what I mean? Not
Sick burn, bro.
I just mean like, I really like sweets, so I'd probably just mainly stick to sweets.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but I do like it.
Oh, it sounds bad. What you're saying sounds bad. Sounds like I'm saying I like that, but if that was here
but
and it was the only thing I could eat, I would eat something else.
I just mean like, if I had that or like a bag of sweets, I'd probably go bag of sweets. I would still eat it though.
Go back to your nudist beach.
A
5, 6, 7, 8.
Treat of the week. Right, I think
It's
you won
funny
that.
because you say 5, 6, 7, 8 to me, and when I say it, I look at the
I
camera.
know.
I think because I don't do it very often, I don't know where to look.
Yeah, anyway, as you called it first,
Yeah, you go first.
I get to go first. I'm actually going to say this sweetie deliciousness is my treat of the week.
I thought you were going to say your treat of the week was the time you went on a nudist beach. And let the
Indeed.
girls out.
I'll let the girls
Let
run
the
around.
girls out. Let the girls run.
I let the girls out.
Were you doing that?
Or the worst thing, could you imagine if like someone who actually like follows us on our social channels were there?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
no,
Oh,
I'm not Kate.
I saw you in St. Martin. Why didn't you say hello? He's like, it was an appropriate time.
I was fully clothed and you weren't. I would
No, one of
literally
these people walking
dig a
past.
hole in the sand and just like let myself go.
Yourself, yeah. And my treat of the week are these ripples.
Yeah,
They're
good one, Al.
absolutely delicious. So thin. The ridges are lovely, and the sour cream and onion
the flavour
flavour is
was
perfect.
amazing.
Absolutely perfect.
Another place ticked off our list.
off the list.
I'm really glad I brought that home actually.
well
At
done,
first
Kate.
I wasn't thinking there was much, but after my story, this is going to be a long video, isn't
Yeah.
it? Sorry about that all.
Story time.
Anyway, we hope you enjoyed watching that. If you
I'm
would
hearing
like,
about that story.
I'm hearing about that. If you would like to try some of our British candy, we'll leave a link to our website down below.
Yeah, we've got a great selection of crisps on there, including our British crisp box, which is a selection of our favourite crisps, or you can buy individual items.
Like Iron Brew. We
Iron
still have
Brew.
Iron Brew on our website. So if you have no idea what we're talking about when we say it tastes like Iron Brew, we've got Iron Brew on our website that you can
Good point.
purchase. Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed watching that and we'll see you soon. Bye guys.
See ya.